How to find F composite G and G composite F when ordered pairs are given. That's what these are, ordered pairs. They're X and Y values. Well, here's how you find the composites. F composite G, G composite F. Start with the left or the rightmost function first. So look at G. The first value for G is 4. And that gives minus 3 in the G function. So take that minus 3, the Y value from the G function, and look for it in the F function. Minus 3 gives 6, so 4, 6. That's one of the values in the composite function, 4, 6. So start, whatever's on the right, start with its X value, find its Y value, and then look that up in the function on the left. And if it has a value, that's what the Y value is. So this is the right function's value, right function's X value. This is the left function's Y value. Okay, 4, 6. So again, G started at 4, and it gives a value of minus 3. Then I look up minus 3 here. Minus 3 is 6. So I put 4, the starting value, and then the final value from F, 4, 6. Right, that's one value. Now, the domain will be all the X values in this composite function. Whatever X values there are, that'll be the domain. The range will be all the Y values. So all of these will be the domain. All of these, the second values, will be the Y, the range. So let's look at the next one, 3 minus 7. I put 3, the X value of G, and minus 7. Let me look up minus 7 in the F function. Minus 7 goes to minus 8. So far, the domain is 4 and 3, and the range is 6 and minus 8. I look at the next one, 9, 8. So start with 9, put the 9 there, and its value is 8. Look up in the F function, there is no 8. So because there's no 8, there's no final value, does not exist. So there is no, I mean, I said, when I gave you these two, domain and range, I said so far. But overall, the composition does not exist because of this. I don't know about this one. Well, let's look at this one. Negative 4 gives negative 4. Is there a negative 4 in the F's? No. So even by that one, these two do not lead to values in the F function. This composition does not exist. There's no domain and no range. Now look at G composite F. I'm going to start with the F function. The first value in the X function is 7, negative 3. I'll write down the 7. 7 gives negative 3 from the F. When X is 7, Y is negative 3. Now I'll look up and see if there's a negative 3 for the first value, for the X value in G. There is not. There is no value. G composition X does not exist. But again, let's say on this first one, those were the only two values. There are only two values in the G's. Well, then the domain would be 4, 3, or 3, 4, and the range would be 6, negative 8. If those were the only two values and that was the end of the composition, I didn't have these other two for the G, that would have been the domain, 4, 3, and that would have been the range. In other words, the domain is all the X values, the range is all the Y values.